And welcome to roller class. Today, we are going to roll out everything. Today is going to be a big myofascial release today. So that must feel very exciting because we're going to get loosening our hips and our back and our legs and everything. So let's get started by sitting on our sit bones on our roller with our head over our tailbone. Our legs are out. They're not right under our knees. That's what that would look like. They're out a little bit. So you want to roll back and forth, stretching those legs out and breathing. We're going to just warm our body up by rolling back and forth on our glutes, back and forth. Now, we don't cave forward or curl our backs. We're focusing on that lower part. So, like many stretches, releases, we usually have an anchor, right? Now, one thing I don't want you to do is push your head back a lot or drop it back. You'll start to feel a little bit of pain in the cervical curve. So let that head be a little bit agile and loose and beautiful. All right, let's do about 4 more of these. And 3, and 2, and 1. And then we're going to go onto our hamstrings. And for me, I put my hands in front because I'm short-legged, and other people put their hands behind if they're longer leg. But basically what you want to do is get onto those upper leg hamstrings and just give them a little bit of massage right here. Right? You're going to curl your body over, unlike being on our sit bones. So you want to make a C curve in your back and bring it back up. Good. 6 more. And lift. 5. Good. 4. Beautiful. And 3. Perfect. I'm going to ask you to hold in that curl and the last one, 2. Nice. And 1, and just hold it here and let it penetrate. Now find a place that you think is going to be the most beneficial to you, and that's just close down into a forward fold. Nice. Beautiful. Now bring yourself in, and we're going to slip off and be on our lumbar moves a little bit. Now you're on your lumbar structure, and that lumbar structure, as you know, is between your tailbone and the top of that lower vertebrae. You don't want to go above that, right? So you're going up and down on that lumbar structure. We're trying to make our bodies as loose and open as possible. It's so much more balanced. And when you're flexible, when you have kind of a spring, it's kind of like, retrofitting a building for earthquakes. When you have that springiness where you float, that you're going to be less likely to fall or more able to catch yourself when you feel like you're going to fall. So we want to have that kind of flexibility. It's like when you trip on something, can you drop a foot down and maintain your balance? As we get older, because the things in our bodies lose their flexibility, their elasticity, we have to build it in other ways in our body by having, balance and alignment in our spine and looseness and openness. All right, 4 more. I just wanted to get us warmed up. And 3. And 2. Beautiful. And 1. Good job. All right, so we're going to put those legs tight together, and we're going to take them to our eye, to the eye on one side. So it's parallel to the eye. So it's a little bit of a tilt. Good. Up and down. Nice. Yes. 4 more. Now you might find, as you're rolling over this area, a place where you really want to drop that roller and let it sit. I have that. It's right in my pocket here. This is my sciatica side. So it's right in that pocket right there. So I'm sitting there right now, and I'm going to drop that leg out and in for 8. 2. You find the place that works for you. 3. Nice. 4. Beautiful. 5. Perfect. 6. 7. Nice. And hold it here at 8. I want you to just kind of lift the foot off the floor. That pushes it down deeper into the roller, doesn't it? That's just a little bit of extra love. Drop that foot and bring it back in. And now we're going to take the leg star ear up and down for 8. 1, 2, 3. Now this, because we're on the more outside part of our hip, you might find a different spot where you want to stop. 7 and 8. Mine's a little bit higher here, right up above the sciatic nerve, right there. That's where I want to stop. You find your spot. Now you're going to slide your leg out for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And lifts for 8. 1, slowly. Don't touch down. 2, yes. 3, keeping your chest forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Slide it back in, put those legs back together, and we take them over to our shoulder, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me push on it. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Find your spot. You're going to drop the knees down and bring them up. 2, nice. 3, this gives you so much stretch on the other side. 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold it here on 8, just above the mat. 4, and then bring it back to center. Now we're going to go from these on this side to the hip rolls on this side, or the leg releases on this side. So we start that with extending the bottom leg, pointing it, crossing the top leg over, and then we're going in front of the IT band, so it's a little curl forward. You can reach the hand over to the floor onto that leg, and you're going all the way down and all the way up to the hip, taking it for 8, 2, good. Let's lift that foot off the floor a little bit. 3, keep the point though. 4, 5, 6, nice. 7, and 8. Now you're going to pump it. 1, by bringing the foot behind the knee. 2, a little bit of hamstring press. 3, 4, make sure you do the whole leg. 5, you're still in front of the IT band, right? Or else you're causing yourself a lot of pain for uselessness. 6, because you can't do anything with that IT band. 7, and we're going to do that. Now hold that leg back there on 8, and we're going to go up and down. 1, do the full range of motion. 2, it'll feel really great down at the bottom. 3, 4, 5, good. 6, 7, nice, and 8. All right, extend that leg. We're going to go to the area behind the IT band. So we're putting the leg behind, the arm behind us, and you're going to come down onto your elbow, going up into the lumbar, and reach down to your ankle. So you're behind the IT band, you're a little bit of diagonal. I'm looking to the corner of my room, where the walls and the ceiling meet. 3, good. 4, try not to get on your glute though. Make sure you're still doing that leg behind the IT band. 5, pull the belly in every direction. 6, nice. Release your neck as you move. 7, and 8. Now, reaching back here, bring your arm down, maybe put on your hip, and lift and lower the leg. 1, 2, oh, that feels so good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'd like you to put your hand down, bring yourself back to center. We're going to go to the other side and do all those things again. So let's start lifted and just roll back and forth on our glutes to establish our release. Now, when you look down at your leg, the side you work might be longer than the other. All right, good. All right, slip above your lumbar, up and down for 8. 1, or above your tailbone, 2, on your lumbar, 3. We're not resting on our hands, 4. They're just table legs. 5, holding this up. 6, good job. 7 and 8. All right, our first one is to the eye. 1, nice. 2, beautiful. 3, 4, 5, you're doing great. 6, gorgeous. 7, and 8. Now, what I'd like to do is find that pocket wherever that is, and then lower your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now lift it off the floor and hold it. Drives right into there, doesn't it? Bring it back up. Take it over to your ear, up and down for 8. 1, nice. 2, 3, 4, 6. So it feels so good. 7, really needed this. 8, find your area. Pushing that leg out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Little lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Drag it in, and we take it over our shoulder, up and down. 1, nice. Keeping our back centered. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Find your spot. Good for you. Drop down and lift. 2, nice rotation. 3, 4, reaching. 5, 6, nice. 7, and 8. And we're going to bring ourselves over to our hip and leg work. So you're getting up onto the roller, crossing over in front of that IT band, up and down for 8. 1, 2, 3, try to do full range of motion. 4, I'm a little inhibited on this one because of my second. 6, but I think it's going to help it. 7, and 8, and then we're going to curl back leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, 6, 7, and 8, up and down. 1, you put that bent leg. 2, 3, 4, range of motion. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, we extend that out. Bring our arm up, come to behind the IT band, and up and down. 1, 2, reaching toward that foot. 2, nice. 3, don't push too hard with your arm. Make it flexible. 4, so be bending as you come back. 5, maybe even lift your palm off a little bit. 6, or your fingers. 7, and 8. Bring it and lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And bring yourself all the way up. Now we're going to go face down for the next set because we want to get all around the lower body. So you're going to put your roller behind your mat. Good. And yourself behind your roller. And again, we're just doing shortened versions of all of these. So it will just get every part of you. We're on our legs are sitting on with the front. We're on our elbows, our palms are facing each other, and you go up and down. Inhale and exhale. You don't push. You use your breath. A little bit of momentum. 3. The feet are not pointed or flexed. They're just kind of out there. You might point them slightly just to keep them centered. 5. Good job. 6. Getting everything. 7. Good. And 8. Now we're going to do alternating pumps to behind the knee. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Keep one up and just take that up and down. Yeah, feels good. 4. 5. Good. 6. 7. And 8. Now, what I'd like you to do is drop it on the calf of the other leg and get that inner thigh. Nice. 2. Good job. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Now, take it above the knee and same thing. Great. 1. So the knee is pointing further down. You can even hook the foot if you want to, just to secure it. 4. 5. 6. Good. 7. 8. And then slide it down to the ankle, up and down. You can get more range of motion. 2. Yes. 3. Range. 4. Pull the belly in or your back's going to say something to you. 6. Right. 7. And 8. Bring them side by side. The other leg goes up and we're doing the same thing. 8 with that knee bend. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Drop it onto the calf. 1. Make sure you're getting all that inside thigh. 2. Almost down to the knee. 3. Up to the groin, down to the knee. 4. 5. Beautiful. 6. 7. And 8. And then take it up to the behind the thigh. Do 8 more. 1. The knees facing down now. 2. It's pretty squeezed. 3. Well, not the knee, the leg. The knees open. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. And then on the ankle, let's go. 1. 2. Ankles are crossed. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And all right, unbend, walk it back, and I'm going to just do one quick child pose with the roller. Take it out and sit behind it. It's on your forearms. Sit behind it and come up to your fingertips. Now, we had just spent 22 minutes on the lower body. So we need to spend some time on the upper body myofascial release. All right, so we're going to take it behind us. Lean back, make sure it's on your rib cage. You never go off the structure. Feet are out in front of you. You take your arms behind your head and wrap them around and you go up. You want to make sure that back is open. You can get a lot of different instruction in your life on how to do the back. But I'm convinced this is the way. Because you open up those muscles, you don't close them. When you open those arms, the back closes a little bit. 3, 4, 5. This was so good. 6. We're going to stop at the shoulders on the next 8, 7, and 8. Now hold it here on the shoulder. And the reason I'm doing that is the shoulders were holding you up in all of the things we were doing before this. Move down a little bit. Stay on this. Nice. Now you're going to open one shoulder, like opening the arm. And then bring it in, and then the other. And bring it in, and then roll up and down for 4. 1. Rip to the shoulders. 2. Good. 3. And of course, we're doing the rear delt towards the front of the top. 4. All right, what I'd like to do is go below the shoulder blades. And then we're going to go side to side, side to side. Okay. Side to side. I'm going to do this. Side to side. This is probably a better demo angle anyway. Oh man, this feels so good. So you're below your shoulder blades, they're above the roller, and you're rotating at the waist, keeping those arms tight. All right, you're coming over to one side and holding. Now drop your hip down to that side. Extend the bottom arm flat, palm down. Good. And then the top arm is just hanging out for now. We're going to slide that forward and back. Make sure the roller is right under that shoulder. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now lift up 1, whole arm. 2, 3. Feel that? 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it back to the original position. Flip the arm around and do bicep curls. 1. Keep the elbow on the floor. 2. Your eyes have to go where your head's turned. 3. Right where your body's turned. 4. So you're not looking at the screen and you're not looking at your hand. 5. Actually looking down and away. 6. Try to keep your head comfortable. 7 and 8. Now holding that lift off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then little fingers for them. 4, 2, keeping the elbow off the floor. 3, out. 4, 5, keep going there. 6, 7, and 8. Now lay that down. You're going to bring it onto your lats. Your foot is going to go behind your lower leg, and you're going to bridge up and go up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, we're coming back to center. I'm going to flip my roll around so the working part can be toward the center, the front, or the camera. Okay, so on our backs again, open down for 4. 1, 2, tight arms around the head. 3, crack up, and 4. Then you're going to bring that around under your shoulder blade. Just hold. Drop the knees down with this in a stack. Reach the bottom arm. It's going to go forward. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And lift. 1, 2, 3. I really feel that in the top of the shoulder. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it back. Flip it around. Bicep curl. 1, 2, 3. Continue a little more forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the finger goes down. 1. Little finger to the floor. 2, 3. Oh, so much complication in there. 5. And we're doing it. 6, 7, and 8. And you're going to lift yourself onto your lats. Bring yourself around and up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Behind 6, 7, 8. Now come on, back onto your backs. We're not done. I know it's a long workout. Now you're going to go up your back because I want to get into your neck. Right? Take your head back and then drop the roller into your neck. Pushing on your brain. You're looking behind you. You're wrapping backwards around it. All right. And we're going to go up and down for 4 more and we'll finish this. 1. I know it's not fair to give the upper body so few minutes. 2, compared to the lower body. 3, is probably what we need for. And 4. All right. Good job. Drop yourself and bring yourself up. Let's put ourselves onto it. That'll feel really good. So you need to put your mat and roller beside each other. You want to have a place to land. We're on work. So bring yourself up on the end of your roller. Lift your head over your toe and then roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, just like we do on the Pilates mat. Lift your glutes up, take them down the roller, move your upper body up. We're going to bring our arms down around and hug the mat backwards. I want to hold this for a little while. We're not going to do our reflective holds, our alignment hold. We're just going to do kind of counter stretching of what we just did for the last. Nice. Now I want you to roll over to one shoulder blade and hold it, keeping those arms really close to the roller, and then over to another shoulder blade. Good job. Okay, so you're going to put your feet on your toes. You're going to put one arm behind the head. The other hand's going to be palms up, coming into a curl up right here. You're going to lift one leg up, or your both legs up, and bring it across on one side for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you're going to hold it. So we're going to do a little bit of balance work. 8, 9, and let's try to do it for 30 seconds. Hold that up there. Good. Make sure you're looking past your hip. You're not putting your head back. Doing great. Hold and hold. Pull it in. Last 5 seconds coming up. 3 and 2 and 1. Lower down the other side. Curl up. Put your feet on your toes. Your palms are facing the ceiling. 1, 2. We'll see which side is more balanced. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it there for 30. Tell you my first side was more balanced. Good job. Pull the belly in. That rotation, shoulder blades off the floor, 10 more seconds. And then lower yourself back down. Those legs stay right where they are. You straighten that into a tabletop. We're going to try to do, it's kind of challenging, palms up, a pendulum. So we're going to go 1 o'clock to 11 o'clock, to 1 o'clock to 11 o'clock, to 1 o'clock. Now, one of the things I don't want you to do, kind of a rat stabbing me in the head. One of the things I don't want you to do is push your hands into the floor to keep yourself balanced, right? Just don't go as far if you can't do it. 4, 5, 6, roller might move. 7, you can adjust it. 8, 9, good job, and 10, and bring those legs. Now separate them pretty widely and put your hands at the bottom of the thighs or the top of the thighs. And then you're going to curl up to the knees and then curl yourself down. And curl up to the knees. Make sure you're curling down the neck. You're going to feel, oh, so much pain. Curl up to those knees and bring yourself in. And you have 6 more. 6. Pull the belly in really, really tightly. 5. Good. And if you need to put one hand behind your head, 4 to get the load off. Then switch on each side. 3, right? 2 and 1. Now, before we go into lower down, we go into our stretch. We're going to actually do a bridge with the roll. All right, so we're going to take ourselves all the way down onto our mats. You can put your roller at the bottom of your mat crosswise. Taking your legs all the way up. Your ankles are on, or your heels are on the roller. Bring yourself up as you roll in and take it back out. I know you can't see the roller, so I'm going to scoot up a little bit. Bring yourself up and down. Good. All right, take it up and down. Beautiful. Up and down. Nice. Up and down. It feels good, right? Up and down. And last time, up. Stay up there, stay up there, stay up there. Good job. Beautiful. I'm so happy. And then bring it all the way down. Kind of roll it toward your glutes. I'm going to go diagonal. Lift up. And put it between your lumbar and your tailbone. Like when the legs drop out to the side. Actually, put the bottom of the feet together. Do a butterfly and you'll feel the opening in that hip, right? Ooh. And then opposite. These together, feet way, way, way apart. As far as you can get them. You're going to stretch along the side. As the stretches, once we start here, are pretty lateral. Or I mean, vertical. All right. Bring it back together and let's bring those legs to tabletop right here. Yeah, you want to make sure that everything's always over the floor. Legs are always up. So you're going to take one leg up, point, the other leg up, and point. Beautiful job, and hold it right there. We're going to do turnout. We're going to flex it. Bring it down, take it out, and bring it back up. Point, turn up, flex, turn up, bring it down, take it out, and bring it back together. Point, turn up, flex the turn up, bring it out, take it out, and bring it back together. Point, turn up, flex, bring it down, take it out, bring it back together. Now you're going to take it out, going backwards, bring it in, flex it to the center, point it, parallel point, out, together, push through, point, parallel point, out, together, push through, point, parallel point. Last time, nice job, push up, point, and here we go into our stretch. All right, big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Oh, it feels so good. Big inhale and exhale, lower. You can massage the hip crease on the opposite side to get more distance on the stretching side. This is great. Good job. Beautiful. Got this. Really release, really open that knee, right? Really open it. Now I want you to take the toe to the floor and then take the knee out, or the leg out to your shoulder. Let the knee drop, the one that's on the lower leg, drop it out. As you pull this down to your shoulder, big inhale and exhale, lower. Inhale and exhale, lower. Now exhale, you can feel that too with stretch. Then put your hand on the outside of that foot and bend that foot. So we did that a little differently this time because I wanted us to feel the stretch between the outside of this leg and the inside of that one. I think we accomplished that. Now move the foot over to the left, to the other side, and you're going to push down. If this doesn't fill your hips or knees, push down with your hand. Position. Extend the bottom leg again. Extend the top leg again, and take it out to the side. Right, you're not tipping off the roller, right? And you're putting your hand on the roller, bringing the other hand over, and we're going into our spinal twist right here with the long leg. Look away from it to get a lat stretch along with the oblique stretch. And then bring your legs to center. And mine's a little bit longer now. All right, let's separate the other way. Inhale and exhale lower. You can massage it. Hip again, decrease, and again, and again. 30 seconds, nice straight leg, nice long extension. Beautiful. Nice, you got it. All right, bend that lower leg. Take this leg to the shoulder, bring it down and down. And just sit in this for a little minute. Really feeling that groin extension, adductor muscle. All right, put your hand on the outside of that foot and bring it into a bend. Beautiful. And drop that leg across and hug it to your chest if you can. I know this is a big twist, and I wouldn't do it if I had any sensitivity about my knee or hips at all. You could probably tell right away when something's not working. All right, you can extend that bottom leg, extend this top leg, good, and take it out to the side. And then put your hand on the roller, bring the other hand across, and you're coming around into the twist. Beautiful. Next thing you look away from that foot. Okay, we're going to bring that leg up, bring the other leg up, and they are now the same length. Great. All right. We're taking them all the way out to a big V. I want you to push, bend, flex, bend, push, flex, bend, push, bend, flex, bend, point, and there we go. And last one, release the point, release the ankles. Matter of fact, rotate them and loosen them up. Okay. Now we're going to do helicopter, swinging one leg in front and the other. You can even get a little bend, a little kind of looseness in the leg, because this is all about our hips and our groin and our pelvic floor and our actually transverse abdominal. 8 more, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let them swing until they stop. Then bend the knee slightly. Bring it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One leg to tabletop, the other leg to tabletop. One foot to the floor, the other foot to the floor. Lift off, take the roller out from under you. Stay lifted and throw yourself all the way down. Hug in. Make yourself into a little ball. Cross through the ankles. Switch those ankles. Lower yourself down into a butterfly. Arms out to the side, palms to the side. You're going to drop the back leg forward, drop the back arm forward, push yourself up into your seated position. My equipment's all over the place, and lift. Good job. Woo. Let's roll our shoulders back for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Loosening up. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Forward. 1, 2. Belly in. 3, 4, 5. Feels so good. 6, 7, and 8. Let's breathe it up 3 times. Take it up and down. 2 more up and down. Last time up and thank you for coming to roller. We tried to do all the myofascial release, a little bit of Pilates, and a very opening. I feel amazing. Stops.